Hi everyone, it's Lindy from Stitch and Lindy. I am finally able to get around to sharing my egg roll recipe. So I really wanted to try and come up with kind of a Chinese meal. First of all, Chinese costs us way too much. It's like $75 for us to have dinner, and there's so much left over, half it goes to waste. So if we can save on points and make it ourselves, then this is what we're doing. So tonight, which you will see in another video, if you might have already seen it, I did a sesame chicken recipe where I'll be serving it over deconstructed egg roll or Crackslaw, whatever you call it. On Connect, I always call it the Crackslaw. So sesame chicken over Crackslaw, and now I'm going to be making egg rolls to go along with it. So these are 1 point per egg roll, which is amazing for egg rolls. And that is based on making 24 out of this recipe. I personally think you could get more than 24, but that's just what I've estimated. I haven't made the 24 because I don't want to make all of them at once. I've just, whatever's left over after the egg rolls that we've made that we're going to be having, we've just eaten the Crackslaw by itself. So, which is again what we're doing tonight. We're gonna have the Crackslaw with sesame chicken over top of it. So for the egg rolls, what you're going to do, I picked these up. They were in the frozen section at the Superstore at Loblaws. So these are the Rooster spring roll pastries. This is the 50 pack. They are frozen, but once you open them, you do have to refrigerate them. So they've lasted quite a while. These expire September 30th, so their best before date is quite far. So don't worry if you're not making the full batch right away, because they do hold really well in the fridge. So what you're going to do is, those you have to peel off individually. So they're just like a sheet of phyllo almost, or phyllo. So what you want to do, I have made up my batch of Crackslaw. So this is, again, if you haven't seen this recipe, I do have a video up for it. I'll post the link for it below in the description so you can see that recipe as well. But what you want to do is, it's essentially a bag of coleslaw mixed with some sesame oil, ground ginger, ground chicken, and a little bit of soy sauce. So very easy, very quick meal to make. So I will just show you what I'm doing here. So what you want to do is you want to take one of your phyllo doughs, and you're going to add just a tablespoon or however much filling that you want in yours. So just put it diagonal into the middle. And I do add a little bit more pepper to my Crackslaw recipe when I'm making this, because I like an egg roll that has more of a peppery bite to it. And you're just gonna roll it like an egg roll. And then once you come to the end, you want to just put a little bit of an egg wash just to hold it, kind of stick it together, and just a little bit on the top. And I am putting these in my air fryer. If you don't have an air fryer, you can also put these in the oven. Just cook them at 400 and just watch them to see how they go golden. You do need to flip them. So I am cooking these at 400. This is a Farberware air fryer. I love this thing. It's just a small one. So this is, it doesn't hold much. I could probably fit 4 of these egg rolls in here. So you're just going to put these into the air fryer. And I'd say, I always put my timer at 10 minutes, but every couple minutes I'll open it and just flip them to make sure that because they do brown quite easily. So I'm just gonna make up the 4, and then I will get them into the air fryer, and I will show you them once they are golden brown. So yeah, just put your Crackslaw into these, wash it with a little egg wash to hold them. If you don't want to use egg, egg is 0 points, so it's not like it's adding any points, but if you'd prefer not to use the egg wash, you can just use water to hold it closed. So whatever you would prefer. I like the egg wash just because it gives it a little bit more of a golden brown color on it as well. So I will finish up these, and then I'll show you what they look like once they're done in the air fryer, and I'll let you know how long I did cook them for as well. Hey everyone, so the egg rolls are done. So I cooked them at 400 for 8 minutes. Every 2 minutes I flip them. So depending on how golden you want them, they could be a little bit less. It's totally up to how crispy you want them. But 8 minutes at 400. You could also put your air fryer a little lower if you wanted. We just tend to always cook ours at 400. And again, if you don't have an air fryer, you can also do them in the oven and just bake them, and just make sure you're continuously flipping them every few minutes. So yeah. Egg rolls. If you like this recipe, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you do want to be alerted of new videos, please tap the bell button and you will be notified of when I am posting up new videos. I hope you like this recipe. If you did want to follow me on Connect, my handle is @StitchinLindy, and I will have it at the bottom of the screen as well for you. Thanks for watching.